Hey guys, how's it going? This is Khan, Mr. So Real, and welcome to this week's Good or Garbage, the #1 place where you can find all of the information for what you should buy, what is being sold in terms of weapons, blueprints, mods, and all that stuff for the division. Now, for the longest time, people have been asking me to do something with some time code stamps in the descriptions. So this week, I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to leave it up to you guys to prove to me that it is worth it to even go through all of this. So what I'm going to do is the time codes are going to be down in the description. And if you guys enjoy this and you like this kind of thing with having the time code, then leave a comment in the comment section letting me know that you use the time code. You can just type in used time code or something, or thanks for the time code or something like that. And if we get up to, let's say 100 likes, let's say we get up to 100 likes this week and we get a couple thousand views, then I will try and continue this if you guys want it. If I see enough people that said they used it and they like it, then I'll definitely continue it. But if not, then I guess we'll go back to the old format. I want to do whatever I can to help you guys enjoy the content and find the content as useful as possible. So why don't we get on to this and let's get started. Let's go. Starting at the special blueprint vendor this week, we have the ACR blueprint, we have the converted USC submachine gun blueprint, we have a stamina mask, stamina vest, quick release magazine, heavy magazine, stamina gear mod, and performance gear mod. So if you need any of these things, you can go ahead and pick them up over at the special blueprints vendor. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, at the special equipment vendor, we have the Cassidy shotgun with Adept, Deadly, and Boomstick, which is not too bad. The stagger on it is a little bit low, but yeah, the talents on it are pretty nice. We have the Pecan with 14% damage to targets out of cover, the base damage at 22.6 with this character, which isn't bad. We have Vicious, Brutal, and Pecan. Not too bad. The Pecan has some initial bullet recoil, but after that it kind of evens out, so having Brutal on it is not that bad. I'm pretty sure most people can hit their headshots quite easily with this after the first kick off of the gun. Then we have the Historian with 160 headshot damage, which isn't too bad. It also comes with Talented, Ferocious, and History Repeats. I don't really like the talents, but I do think the headshot damage is okay if you need it. But these weapons, the exotic weapons, tend to be a little bit hard to find, so getting 172 headshot damage, which is the max, is kind of hard to find. So if you do have something like that, leave a comment in the comment section and let me know. I'd love to hear who has a god roll Historian. Now moving on to the Liberator, we have 23% enemy armor damage. The base damage is a little bit low, but the talents are nice. We do have Accurate, Adept, and Destructive. This is great for PvE, so if you're a PvE player, you may want to consider picking one of these up, unless you have something with better base damage and better talents. The Centurion this week isn't that bad. The base damage is okay, and it comes with Responsive, which I think a lot of people use their pistols in a kind of close finisher off type situation. So if you need this to go along with your Liberator, then this could be a pretty nice little thing to have on your hip. Now then we have the 93R, which comes with Pompetent. Again, not a bad pistol. If you need something like this, not too bad, but I don't recommend spending 998 credits for it. We have the Vector. This Vector I'm not a huge fan of, although it does come with Pompetent in the third slot. The other talents for me personally don't seem to really match. The Tactical SA, nobody really likes this weapon. They need to fix this or give it some kind of buffs because it's pretty much unusable in most cases. The double barrel shotgun, great stagger, great base damage, unforgiving, fierce, and destructive. Awesome weapon, but it's a double barrel shotgun, so unless you're running a Lone Star, this is probably not going to happen. But if you are running Lone Star, now that I think about it, just to say, if you are running Lone Star with this could be really, really nasty in PvP. And maybe even in PvE, more PvE than PvP probably, but shotguns are still nasty in PvP anyway, so whatever. Now getting onto the M700 Carbon, the headshot damage on it is a bit low. The talents on it, not the best in my opinion for a sniper rifle. The Black Market RPK, 13% damage to targets out of cover, Predatory, Deadly, and Determined. Not horrible, but I wouldn't recommend this. Getting onto the mask, we have a tactical refresh mask that has some pretty good stamina on it, but the problem is the major attributes are not that great and the armor is also not that great. We have a mask of the Nomad, pretty good enemy armor damage is 7.5. The base armor on it is 968, which isn't too bad, and then you can re-roll the firearms as you see fit. If you are looking for maximum damage for PvE content, this could help you out, although most people would rather have skill power on their mask. Now getting on to the chest piece, we have a Reckless chest piece, which isn't horrible, but it's not the best ever. Armor is pretty nice at 1904, comes with Reckless, skill haste at 7, health is 14,000, which could be a lot better. You can get up to 16,000 plus, but it does come with ammo capacity at 52, so it's not completely horrible, but yeah. The Firecrest chest piece, not a big fan of this one. The armor is okay, and the talents are not that great. Banshee, again, same thing as the previous chest piece, just not that great. The tactical bag comes with Resourceful. If you are using this with a shield, this could work out pretty well for you. Comes with 7% crit hit damage, which is okay, but the armor on it is a little bit low for my liking. The tactical knee pads, these knee pads have great armor, crit damage, comes with burn resist and disrupt resist, so not too bad if you're looking for some knee pads to give you some credits. The armor on this Sentry's knees is a bit too low to recommend, although it comes with damage to elites and it comes with a pretty nice amount of skill power and shock resist, but the armor is a bit low, so kind of tread lightly with that one. The Hunter's Fate knee pads, on the other hand, are pretty nice. They do have really nice armor on them. They come with a respectable amount of health at over 15,000. You have burn resist, disrupt resist, and you have increased kill XP, which is kind of not a fan of the minor attributes, but the major and the overall armor is not too bad. Now getting into the holsters, I'm not even gonna waste time with this. Most of these holsters are not that great. There's something wrong with them in some way or the other. A lot of them have decent armor on them, but the stat rolls for the three are just not over 1250 or even close in all three slots, so I wouldn't recommend them at all. Getting onto the Savage gloves, if you are a marksman, this has a really nice marksman rifle damage at 4,641. It also comes with pretty nice armor at 977, not the highest, but it is pretty close. And then you have stamina, which is probably going to get rolled off, and the killer of this is that it comes with pistol damage, so this is probably a no-go for a lot of people. The Reclaimer gloves, good skill haste, good assault rifle damage, good armor, comes with health on kill, and it comes with a pretty low roll to firearms, so you'll need to do something about that if you want it. The Alpha Bridge gloves, crit chance, assault rifle damage is a bit low, the armor is kind of meh, I wouldn't recommend this. The Prototype mod, pretty good stamina on it, 1% crit chance, kind of a no-go, I really wouldn't recommend this. The Performance mod with Sticky Bomb, explosion radius, if you need that, go for it, but I think most people running Sticky Bomb are going for damage. Heavy magazine spring, I would probably pass on most of these. I don't really see them being all that great. And then the only thing left are the caches. So let's see what else is in the base of operations this week. At the advanced weaponry vendor, we have a M45A1 pistol. I would prefer you get this one over the one in the other vendor that's selling them for Phoenix credits. This one has responsive just like that one. Although this one costs regular credits, this would probably be a better buy for most people looking for a pistol to have on their hip. The first wave Vector comes with brutal, swift, and accurate. Not a huge fan of this, although the crit chance and the base damage are pretty nice, but I would still say you could probably do better. But you know, if you are in need of something, then go for it. The G36 is being sold, and this is a pretty nice one to get. I would recommend this one for this week. The enemy armor damage is a little bit lower, but the base damage at 25.7 is good. It comes with Adept, it comes with Sustained, and it comes with Focused. Now the killer is that Focused and Adept don't really go together. So you're gonna have to make I think a kind of choice about one of these, or just kind of run with it and say, well, you know, if I'm going to use this, then I'm going to lose out on one of these talents. That's kind of the problem with the G36 but you know, if you can deal with it, then go for it. The double barrel shotgun, it's a double barrel shotgun. The SRS-A1, not that great this week, don't really recommend this one, and that goes double for the classic RPK. Good damage to targets out of cover, comes with capable and fierce, but self-preserved, and the base damage just don't really seem to work for me. But you know, some people might find it useful or pretty good. That damage to targets out of cover is pretty much the highest I've seen on an LMG at 15%. So this could work out for you if your build revolves around LMGs. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Does this work out for you? Now, according to the mods, I'm not a huge fan of them. The high velocity magazine is not bad though. If you do need this crit chance and crit damage and a rate of fire bump, this could work out well for high magazine weapons. The Tyrant suppressor, crit chance, headshot damage, accuracy, and reduced threat, not horrible, but there are better options out there. The hand stop with reload speed is a definite pass. The rugged mini reflex sight, crit chance, accuracy, and stability, I personally would probably pass. The Dark Zone vendor has got that fire. I'm gonna probably go out on a limb and say this will be my pick of the week for this week. I haven't seen everything, but I'll definitely go ahead and say it. The lightweight M4 this week on sale has pretty good base damage, 25.4, which is not too far off from the max. The enemy armor damage is only at 21, but it's not too bad. The talents on it that come this week are Predatory, Focused, and Brutal. I would say this is not a bad roll at all. This is probably going to be the best that we're going to see this week. So if you have those DZ credits and you need a lightweight M4, this is definitely one to pick up. And not to be outdone, he's also got the tactical pack with Relentless. The armor on it is 1232, maximum electronics at 1272, skill power is at 12638, and then it comes with bleed resist. So if you need something, probably if you're running, I would say maybe Firecrest or sticky bombs or rolly balls, something like that, this could work out well for you, because Relentless will give you 5% of your damage dealt by the skill is going to return it as healing, so you can get health back. This will work especially well with a flame turret, so you may want to try that out. And with that maximum electronics and all of that skill power, this is definitely something to look out for. Now, the firearms mod is not that great. It's okay, but it comes with all resist, which is not my favorite, and the vertical grip is a no-go. I would definitely say take a look at the lightweight M4 and the tactical bag. These are two very, very good things to check out. And as a quick side note, the gear vendor in the base has a bag that also has Relentless, but instead of skill power, you have health, and instead of electronics, you have firearms. So if you need something like this, then this could be a way to go. And it has 55% ammo capacity, which is also nice. All right, over in Dante's Run, there is a nice little rapid chest piece. The health on it is pretty good at 16,000, over 16,000. The armor is a little bit low, not a fan of the armor on this one. The ammo capacity is decent at 48, and it comes with electronics and exotic damage resilience. So this is not too bad, except for the armor being as low as it is. Now the star of the show at this vendor is the 4% damage for turrets. So if you are running a turret build, then you can get 4% damage on all your mods, and go ahead and pick that up. Alright, over in the cavern there is a pretty nice Reckless chest piece for PvE players. 1936 armor, comes with Reckless, 6% enemy armor damage, 8% skill haste, and 47% ammo capacity. So if you are using this for PvE, go ahead and check it out. Alright, over in Camp Hudson, there is a ridiculous Vigorous chest piece. Look at that armor, baby. 2000 armor, comes with Vigorous, 5.5 enemy armor damage, health on kill, and 46% ammo capacity. The firearms need some work, but damn, look at that armor. Go ahead and grab it up. Over in Madison's stand, there's a pretty nice pair of electronic knee pads with health. Armor on it is a bit questionable, not horrible, but not the greatest. 1263 electronics, 16,000 health, comes with 12% damage to elites, 30% shock resist, and increased kill XP. So if you need this, go ahead and check it out. Alright, now over in the grindhouse, there is a pretty nice Socom M1A being sold. 172% headshot damage, pretty decent base damage, comes with disciplined, prepared, and toxic. You'll need to do something with toxic, but the other two talents are not too bad. I would say probably roll brutal for toxic, and then you are good to go. Now there is a classic M44 being sold in last call. I didn't cover. Has 170, I believe 172 headshot damage. The base damage is alright, but the problem is the talents straight up suck. So if you are a marksman and you're looking for a pretty decent marksman rifle, this could be the better way to go for this week, unless you want a slower bolt action. Alright, over in the crypt, there is a nasty little burst fire MP5 being sold. 22.5 crit hit chance, base damage of 27.1, comes with sustained, hurried, and competent. I would say definitely re-roll sustained and get something that will give you more crit chance, and then you'll be good to go. Maybe adept, or I don't know, you tell me. What would you put in that first slot? Hurried and competent together I think are pretty nasty, plus some more crit chance. This could be a beast. Alright, over in East 58th Street, there is a pretty decent gunslinger's vest, rapid chest piece. Armor on it is pretty nice at 1979, comes with 9% skill haste, 5.5 enemy armor damage, increased kill XP, and then there's also a pretty respectable gunslinger's holster, Nimble baby, and it comes with 997 armor, which is not bad at all. Then it comes with 1271 electronics, very good. The only problems are the firearms are a bit low and the stamina is a bit low. You'll need to re-roll that stamina. But yeah, that's pretty good. The only other problem is that it comes with reload speed and not something else. But yeah, still pretty decent. Over in East 40th Street, there is a pretty nice little small red grip with 19% crit hit damage, 2.5 stability, 4.5 optimal range. If you need some crit damage on your underbarrel, there you go. In West 34th Street, there's a pretty nice specialized bag being sold. Armor on it at 1272 is not too bad. It comes with 12,266 health. And it also comes with 51% ammo capacity. You will need to do something about firearms, but this isn't a bad piece. In East 34th Street, there's a pretty nice ACR being sold, Enhanced ACR with 23% enemy armor damage. Base damage is alright at 24.1, could be a bit better, but the talents on it are nasty. We've got Brutal, Adept, and Meticulous. Meticulous you can roll off or you can keep. Having Meticulous is not that bad. 25% chance to instantly refill the magazine after killing a target is not bad. This could work out really well for PvE, and it might even work out for PvP depending on what you decide to roll in Meticulous's place, just because I don't think it would work that well for PvP. But hey, let me know in the comment section, do you agree or disagree? Over in West 31st Street, there is a really nice M700 carbon. I know people have been looking for this for the longest time. The headshot damage is not max, but it is very close at 168. The base damage on it is also very good. The talents Coolheaded, Brutal, and Elevated. If you want to do something about Coolheaded, you definitely can. But remember, performing a headshot reduces all skill cooldowns by 5%. So if you're running this with, let's say, Pulse, this could really do a lot more damage for you in the long run. You just have to test it out. Let me know if you guys pick this up and how do you like Coolheaded on this before you roll it off. Give it a try and let me know. I think this could be a really good sniper rifle, and I might have to get my Dark Zone credits up so that I can pick one up for myself. Alright, over in DZ3, the vendor has pretty okay PP19 for sale. The crit hit chance is pretty high. The base damage is alright. Comes with Destructive, Brutal, and Hurried. He also has a tactical ACR with pretty good base damage. Enemy armor damage is only at 20, but it does come with Destructive, Predatory, and Unforgiving. 3 talents that don't really know if they synergize well together, but it is what it is. The double barrel shotgun is also pretty nice. Good base damage, good stagger. Comes with sustained, responsive, and swift together. So the first slot, you may want to do something about that. The other weapons, not too fond of this Socom M1A. There's a better one being sold this week. And the classic RPK, good base damage, but the talents not that great. Alright, over in DZ8 there's a pretty nice pair of PvE knee pads. The armor on it at 1563 isn't too bad. This is all about damage. Comes with 9% crit hit damage, 15% damage to elites, and yeah, you'll just have to re-roll firearms or whatever it is that you need, and these are pretty decent. Then we come with the Survivor holster. I'm going to call this the Survivor holster just because everything is at 1250 plus. The armor is a little bit low, but it comes with Steadfast, which regens your health twice as fast while you're in cover, and it comes with health as the major attribute. So this is going to try and keep you alive, although I wish the armor on it was a little bit better. And just as a side note, in the other room there's a pair of Final Measure gloves that are pretty good if you're running SMG. It comes with 967 SMG damage, 15% crit damage, and 5% crit chance. So if you need something like this, go ahead to DZ8 and check it out. Alright, the last stop over in DZ9, there is a really nice Striker's harness chest piece. The armor on it could be a bit better, but it comes with 16,545 health, 9% skill haste, and 47% ammo capacity. That is pretty good if you need a Striker's chest. Now the Sentry backpack, again another killer. We got a 1246 on the armor, 1269 for the firearms, 8% crit damage, and 15% disrupt. Excellent for PvE stuff. Then we've got some Nomad knee pads with 1637 armor. We've got 3.5 enemy armor damage, 12% damage to elites. It's pretty decent, not the best, but it's still pretty good. The rest of this stuff is kind of meh. Wouldn't highly recommend this stuff. But to finish off this week's good or garbage, we've got a pretty nice extended magazine. It's not the best, but it comes with 121. Comes with 2.5% crit chance and 4.5 reload speed. And then there's also a pro red dot sight with 6% headshot damage, 4% crit damage, and 2% accuracy. And that is going to finish it off for this week. Alright guys, that is it for this week's good or garbage. I hope you guys found something useful or something that you wanted. There are quite a few top picks this week. You can check those in the description. I hope the links or the timestamps helped you guys out. If they did, remember to let me know. The more popular that these things become, the more that they can become a regular thing. But if they seem to not be all that popular, then I definitely won't continue doing them. Now this weekend is going to be a pretty crazy weekend. Lawbreakers beta is out. If you're on PS4, the Doom, like the entire game, is free for like the weekend. So you got like today and tomorrow, I believe, to play it. I'm gonna try and stream the entire thing if I can. We'll see how it goes. And then also Titanfall 2 is having double XP weekend, and I believe you can play it free for the weekend. I'm not really sure, at least for the multiplayer. You guys can check that out. Leave a comment, let me know if that is true. I'm not 100% sure. And then there's the double HVT weekend for the Division if you want to continue playing that. Definitely I'm going to be trying out other games this weekend, so don't expect too much Division gameplay on stream this week. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and if you guys pick up anything, let me know what you get and what you re-roll. And that is it for this week. I'm Khan, Mr. So Real. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.